Welcome back, folks. Got interrupted by Amber Alert. This will be part 2 of the inversion of Satan on God's people. Like I was saying, we're spinning around in circles on a ball that is flying around the sun at 870,000 miles an hour. You better hold on tight or you're going to fall off. This is one lie NASA has told to keep you from the truth. They want you looking outside of yourself into the solar system for answers, not inside yourself to God for answers. When we look inside ourselves and meditate and contemplate in the right frequency, God gives us the answers without any thought or action. It comes in naturally. It's an aha moment that you know is truth. Once you're aligned, the frequency is the same. So NASA, what else are you lying to us about there? I don't know, the moon landing for one, which was done in a Hollywood basement. Red Hot Chili Peppers told you that. Maybe you didn't catch that lyric. Maybe you haven't heard that song 10 billion times by now. People, the truth is right in front of you. You just have to pay attention. If you believe the lies that are told by the politicians, the scientists, the Neil deGrasse Tysons, and on and on and on, you will never find the truth. That is the inversion. That is science. That is NASA. So other ways, we're not going to go into with so many examples because there are billions. But how else are they inverting the truth? How else are they lying to you? Why are certain books banned and others promoted? How can 1% of the world be owned by 99? How can 99% of the world be owned by 1% of the population? Who controls all the media? 6 conglomerate media companies. Who owns and controls them? Whoever owns the media owns the minds. At least this is the way it's been through the age of Pisces. But I got news for you. Lying scumbags. The truth is coming out. God is going to strike you down. He's going to send you to hell. Right where you belong for lying to his children. Have fun. Have fun in hell. Which the demons that are controlling you, they know full well where you're going. So I hope you enjoyed your luxury and your lifestyles while others suffered. Which, by the way, there was no need for anyone to suffer on this planet ever. Everyone could have a home. Everyone could have plenty of food. Everyone could have a prosperous life with 0 wars. And it will happen in the age of Aquarius. Satan is being destroyed. Satan's kingdom is unraveling before your eyes. The veil is being lifted. The illusions are being shattered. One by one every day. So, those that control the media, including books, including magazines, are able to censor what information makes it out, what is published, what is reported on. Very easy to invert and control your mind that way. They control the information. They control your mind. How else are they doing it? How else do they invert the truth? Well, let's just say sports is one of the most popular. Sports, movies, and TV shows are probably the most popular entertainment sources that we have left now that the media trust is falling. Now that the censorship is apparent. They've been using Hollywood for decades and generations. For decades now. Through the use of false idols, through the use of suggestion, through the use of coercion. This illusion is also falling. This inversion, those who are owned and controlled by Hollywood, by the owners of these sports teams, by the media powers that give them their power, are all being exposed. Once you're awake, it's very easy to see. In fact, it couldn't be more obvious. See Travis Kelce getting the poke in his arm, telling Americans that that's what we should do, courtesy of Pfizer. Guess what, Travis? You sold out your country, you sold out the world in order to make however much money you made. I hope it was worth it. God has been watching. I hope your little Super Bowl rings are going to fulfill your little shitty little life. What are you going to do when Americans stop listening to y'all stupid asses? Satan worshiping inverted devils. I don't care if you're unaware of what you're doing or not. You're killing people. But guess what, Travis? 2% of Americans have now gotten the latest installment of your dumbass arm prick. And not to mention, the governments are now issuing payouts for damages from these arm pokes. Albeit far, way too little is being paid for what's being done. The myocarditis and the damage that is occurring through these genetic manipulations of untested, unproven medical treatments. 2% of Americans are dumb enough to get it again. And I couldn't tell you how many times they've issued a request for Americans to do this, to get the Boost Mobile poke. You need this next one, or else you may fall over. But 2% is pretty pathetic. You sold out your fan base, you sold out your friends, your family, you sold out those brave Americans in the military that have fought for your freedom and who are now fighting an evil, corrupt system. For some paper that ain't even worth what they're telling you is worth. And I can't wait for it all to fall down. I can't wait for that piece of paper to be worth nothing. All your egos are going to be shattered. All you NFL, all of you NBA, all of you Hollywood pieces of dung. I can't wait for God to come. Deliver your death blow. The angel of death is upon you. What are you going to do when God comes for you? Sell out? Travis? Link him up with Taylor Swift and then promote him with our biggest pharmaceutical company. Maybe that'll work. I got news for you, man. The Great Awakening is here. And you're the dumbass donkey on the side of the road who sold out your brothers and sisters, the children of God, the children of Israel. Those that have awakened, those that have done the work, those that are enlightened are coming for you. We're going to do God's work. We're going to destroy you. We're going to destroy your lies first, and then we're going to destroy you. Send you right to where you belong, in hell. Especially you Hollywood pedivores and can't really say what I want to say right there, or else I will be flagged. But pedivore and the other one, the ones that like sex with the younger. The movie Sound of Freedom wasn't made for nothing. Coincidence? It came from out of Angel Studios? I think not. Coincidence? It came from the same man who made Passion of the Christ? I think not. Glad God left us a few fighting patriots in Hollywood. I don't see many in sports. But we do have Mel Gibson. We do have Jim Caviezel. We do have Angel Studios. We do have some good people out there. They're not all bad. So, this kind of covers what I wanted to go over. The inversion is way, way deeper. The lies are there to keep you off balance, to keep you away from God, to keep you trapped in fear, to keep you listening to the government and to their little preacher man, 401c, 301c, whatever it is. Churches that are under the government umbrella. And as a result, under the military wing of the Vatican and the Jesuits, the black nobility and the gray nobility, the gray. Can't say what I want to say because I want to get very ugly. But all I'll say is this. You think I'm lying? Think I'm crazy? Think I don't know what I'm talking about? Look at the hat the Pope wears while he's inside the cathedral. Look at the lapel, the thing going around his neck. Just notice the symbolism on these two garments. Notice there's no women in the choir, but there's little boys. Is this what side you're on? I can't say what was on there right now. You have to go and look. I'll just let you know that it goes so far as one of our most beloved companies we've ever known growing up, or we thought we knew. That is the Disney Corporation. Do some research. And just do some research into the cartoons of Disney. The subliminal messaging from Disney. The symbolism from Disney. And ultimately, the brainwashing program of Disney. Folks, we are being run by corporations with the puppet masters behind them pushing the buttons. We are being controlled, manipulated, and divided by politicians to keep us fighting one another. By the puppet masters. I told you 1% of the world is owned. 99% of the world is owned by 1% of the population. And it is the bloodline, what they call themselves, bloodline families. But it ain't the bloodline you want to be associated with. They hide behind corporations. They push agendas behind corporations. That's why you can't go certain stores if you don't have the poke in the arm. You can't go in certain stores if you don't have this face diaper. You're not going to be able to go in certain stores if you don't have the microchip in your hand. They're doing it through corporations. They can hide all their assets. They can get the government to clear their liability. And they can push their agendas freely. The time to wake up is now, folks. You ain't got much time left to pick which side you're on. Or you're going to be stuck in a timeline with Satan. You're going to be living in an upside down world, spinning around at 870,000 miles an hour. Wondering where God is and why God has abandoned you. God didn't abandon you. You chose to put your faith and your hope in a false idol, in a government, in a controller of your mind. You chose to do whatever you're told. I suggest to go look up the song Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine and look up the lyrics. I suggest you go look up the song Cult of Personality. I'm drawing a blank on who sings it right now. But the words, the lyrics are oh so poignant, oh so precise. If you look throughout history, you'll see the presidents who were assassinated or attempted, who were attempted to be assassinated. We're on your side. We're trying to expose what is going on. And ultimately, sacrificed everything in their life for you to know the truth. Honest Abe, JFK, Ronald Reagan. I'm not saying these men were perfect, but I am saying they were trying to help humanity. So if you're looking for answers through your government, from your politicians, you're listening to lies, you're being manipulated through inversion, through fear. And ultimately, they're going to lead you to death. You have eternal life. You always have. You don't need to say, Jesus saved me. You're eternal. That wheel in the sky keeps on turning. The samsara wheel keeps turning because you keep coming back here over and over and over until you figure out what's going on, until you get it right, until you transcend your ego, until you learn to stand up for yourself, think for yourself, and put your faith in God. I thank you for listening. There will be more on the inversion from Satan and Satan's kingdom, which is about to be the new earth and be restored to God's kingdom. Here shortly, the meek shall inherit the earth, as God put in the Bible. There is no way around it. You can get trapped inside Satan's lies, or you can come to the side that only knows truth. Very simple. Good luck in choosing. Just know that you are loved. You are a part of God. You are a part of each other. We all love each other. We're just being divided by idiots, by demons, by Satanists. The inversion that is the world versus the truth that is Mother Earth. Thank you for listening. May God bless you in all your days. I love you, and God loves you more.